And there's over 20 million searches every single month for plumbing and HVAC related terms. And we got that data by looking at the historic search trends on Google and Yahoo and Bing, and that's where we came up with this information, just looking at historic search trends. So just to give you an example of how this plays out in the real world and why it's so important, one of the clients we work with down in the South Florida, in the Tampa area, was a big time advertiser in the Yellow Pages, and he was a big player in his market, and noticed that he wasn't getting as many calls as he once did from the Yellow Pages, and so he decided he needed to get involved in the internet. And relatively early on, he decided he'd set up a website, and he would put his shingle out online. So when someone typed in his company, hopefully they would find him and he'd have some good information available. Well, he got his website up and didn't really know exactly how to do it. He basically had a web development company build a website, and that was about that. So he came to us and said, "Hey, guys, put together a web presence solution for me. Do your optimization thing, do your social media thing, and let's see what we can do online." And this client, in his first month, we do put a tracking number on our client's website so we can see how things are going and what the increase is, not just from a placement perspective, but at the end of the day, more importantly, from a optimization perspective and from an inbound call perspective. And in his first month on the tracking, we saw 11 inbound calls. So that gave us a baseline as to where he was starting, how many calls he was getting from the web in the first place. Then, by the third month, and that gave us some time to update his website, get some placement on the search engines, and that's not necessarily page one, but some solid placement for a variety of his words. Going into the third month, he had 57 inbound calls via the web. Now, 9 months in, after really getting placed on page one in the top couple of listings for a number of his keywords, 9 months in, from 11 calls month one, he had 125 inbound calls directly via the web in his 9th month. And now, on an ongoing basis, he averages somewhere between 120 and 140 calls directly via the internet every single month. And so all of that's just to indicate internet marketing will not just be something fun or give you a better position, but it will drive more inbound calls for your business. Well, I hope you found this information useful. I hope you found it insightful. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, tips, techniques on how you can more effectively market your plumbing or HVAC business online, I'd encourage you to go to plumberseo.net/free. There we've actually completed a free guide that takes you step by step through what we've found to be the most important things you can do as a plumbing business to more effectively market yourself online, from to claim your Google Places listing, setting up your website for search engine optimization, and getting more reviews and leveraging social media. So feel free to go to plumberseo.net/free and download the guide completely free of charge. If you've heard this information and you feel like this is really interesting, I'd like to potentially work with you guys and have you do this for me, then I'd love the opportunity to talk with you. You can call us directly anytime at 866-610-4647.